Hey Pisces, welcome to Turn Hill. Welcome to the place where we turn hill our way to self-love and unity consciousness. I hope all is well. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week about relationships, your love mini reading rather. All right, let's get started. I come to you, humbly God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Pisces collective need to know? So this will be in the format of you versus them. Seeing what's going on here. All right, so we're starting off with the Sun card. So I'll refer to the two characters as person A and person B. All right, so we have the Sun card coming out for person A with the Ace of Cups in reverse. It does seem like someone's in their vibe. They're in their solo happiness. Something closed out, you know, something closed out there, but somebody's feeling chill about it. They're like, whatever. It's over. It's fine. All right. We have the Three of Wands coming out with the Empress and the King of Swords in reverse. It seems like oh, voice is cracking. It seems like person A left person B hanging. Okay. Person B is trying to figure out what's going on. Like, are we still building? What's up? You know? All right. Because they have the King of Swords coming out in reverse along with the Empress card in reverse. But they still have the Three of Wands, so they're still expecting something. They're still expecting something, but it seems like they're coming off kind of in the dark about the situation, about if it ended or not, okay? All right. How does person A feel about person B? Two of Wands in reverse, Lovers coming out. Okay, these are a lot of cards. I feel like person A is open, but because they're not seeing any progress, it's like, I'm happy either way. You know, it's like, look, you can make a move. You can do what you got to do, or you cannot do what you got to do. Either way, I'm cool. You know, somebody's stepping into this level of contentment, which is great. So how does the person B feel about person A? Five of Swords in reverse. So if they were moving in a kind of deceptive or selfish way, they kind of want to drop that. Yeah, with the Four of Pentacles coming out in reverse, they kind of want to drop that. All right. It does seem like there's a little bit of, there's a little bit of disappointment on persons A and the one who is carrying this happiness, but I feel like it's natural. I don't feel like it's anything more than what it should be. I feel like it's just natural disappointment in whatever's happening here, but it's still a level of balance, emotional balance and contentment about what's happening, which is great. They have the King of Cups coming out on their end as a blockage. Them withholding love is what I feel. And then it's like they're withholding love and then they're confused as to why things aren't still moving forward. It's feeling a little bit like they're a little bit oblivious to the consequences of their actions, like, or the lack of effort on their end. And they're just like, wait, where are you going? I thought I thought you liked me, or whatever the case is. And it's like, yeah, I like you. I mean, but if you're not going to give me the liking back, then what we doing? What we doing here, you know? I don't feel like they realize, they still think that things are still going smooth, or they still think that the Three of Wands, they still think that something is still open. They still feel like something is open here. And I don't think they realize that they're not really, they don't know what it takes. That's what it's coming off as. They don't know what it takes to build or nurture this bond properly. All right, what is person A feeling to see? Here's the Six of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles coming out with the Page of Wands. I feel like this person, yeah, what you're feeling to see is they want to give you, or they are capable of giving you equal reciprocity, like personality-wise, they might be a match in that way. But I don't feel like they just don't know that that's what needs to happen. I'm getting this Queen of Wands energy. I feel like there is a little bit of resentment towards this person, of course. But I feel like that's natural for this type of situation. As long as you don't hold on and harbor the resentment forever, at some point you gotta just release it. But I don't feel like that's a big issue. But I don't see, because this person seems so oblivious, I don't think they realize how disappointed you might be. I don't think they're aware of this Three of Swords energy. So I kind of feel like, have you actually spoken to this person and told them how they made you feel? Like actually straightforward, like, hey, I thought we were building. It seems like we weren't, or you're not putting in enough effort, you know? Because it seems like they're looking at it like, oh yeah, we are building, but they're completely unaware of what your expectations were, what building looks like for you. It's something like that. So it seems like expectations needs to be made clear. They need to be made clear so that they know what to do moving forward, okay? Nobody can guess what the love language is. You gotta kind of tell them, like, hey, my love language is touch, okay? Go on and touch on me and make me feel loved. Or go ahead and buy me things to make me feel loved. Or ask a service, do something for me and make me feel loved. Like, nobody's gonna know that, right? So you gotta let them know that. If you haven't let them know what you need and you just got disappointed and then backed off, that's causing confusion, okay? All right. What does person B feeling to see? The work. See, this person, yeah, I think they just didn't know. I feel like it's a matter of just being ignorant to what it takes. I'm just not ignorant like in a disrespectful way, but just not knowing. Just not knowing. So we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Eight of Coins. It's like they were looking at it with the well, I dropped the Hangman for right now. But with the Ace of Pentacles, with the Eight of Pentacles, it's like they saw the opportunity and they're like, well, I like you, you like me, we're good. And it's like, no, it requires nurturing. It requires getting to know the person. Like, that's not it. That's not where it ends. It has to blossom into more. You have to feed it. You have to water it. And I don't think they realize that part. Okay, this is that's what's coming out, is what they're failing to see with the Hangman. They have to start seeing it from a different perspective. Because a bond is naturally easy in the beginning, it doesn't mean that that's it, right? You can still, I mean, Ace of Pentacles, this is just a seed. It's just a window of opportunity. It doesn't mean that it actually becomes a bond or it becomes a relationship. It doesn't even mean that it becomes love. You have to build the love, okay? And sure, because it's an opportunity coming in, it doesn't seem like it won't be as hard to build, you know, but it still requires effort. And, you know, this reminds me of the karmic reading, the karmic pick a card, where pile 1 was for everyone, I feel. Golly, this earring is just moving and grooving. Pile 1 in the karmic pick a pile reading, it was saying that we're stepping into this new expanded view of soulmates, okay? So this person is about to learn a lesson on, like, just because it's a soulmate doesn't mean like, oh, you get me, you complete me, and we don't have to do any work. You know, it seems like they were probably in this vibe, and that probably got misunderstood, taken out of context as no effort. Something like that is happening there. And because the real conversation hasn't been had, person A, who was waiting for the effort, got heartbroken or disappointed, probably feeling like this person didn't want them. And it's like, it's not true. It's just this person doesn't know. They don't know that it requires effort. So that's that. So the advice, we have the Five of Cups with the Moon card. I feel like person A, if this is you, if you never spoke up and actually told them, you didn't go through the hard part of actually telling this person like, hey, you hurt my feelings. This is how I feel. Like I was feeling you. Thought we were building. And they'll probably be like, yeah, I thought we was building too. So why you left? Then you got to tell them like, hey, I left because you wasn't doing what you had to do. You thought just me knowing you and you knowing me was enough to build a relationship? No. If it made me feel Three of Swords. The bond is not enough. Love is not enough. It takes work to create the bond. And then it takes work to maintain a bond. It doesn't matter how strong the bond is, right? Anyway. So that's what's happening there. Person B, if you're person B, you can mend this, okay? You can fix this with the Ten of Swords. It doesn't have to be a whole thing. Ten of Swords in reverse. Go back in there, see what went wrong. Somebody got to speak up though, all right? With the Knight of Wands, go up in there, okay? See what went wrong. Person A doesn't realize how person B is feeling. They might, at some point, they'll feel regret. Once they realize what's happening, that there's a pullback, they're going to feel some regret here, okay? Let's see. What does person 1, person A, want to tell person B? What does person A want to tell person B? This is the person who is happy on their own. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm not available. I think that's a front. Okay, hold on. I replay our conversations over and over. Then we have, I know I crossed the line with you and I hope that you can forgive me one day. This is interesting. So I don't know whose side this is on. It seems like this is more... What does, I don't know. I don't know. That just seems really left field. So I don't know if that's person B. What does person B want to tell person A? You came closer than anyone. I want you. I feel you leaving me behind. Yeah. I was in love with you. But they just didn't say anything. They were being weird. It's time for me to heal now. Okay. I'm getting this energy here that they're not really ready to come in. See that I'm not available and all that? That's them. Or whoever this is. That's person B. Person B, the one who, they're just not... Obviously, they're not emotionally equipped yet. Because if they feel like they can have something without putting in work, and they don't know what's required to nurture and protect a bond, then obviously that's indicative of some lack of emotional maturity there, okay? There's some emotional maturity that needs to be done, all right? They're simply not ready. They're not available. Whether they realize it or not, that's another question. They'll realize that eventually, I feel. That, oh, there's so much more I need to learn about love, you know? And I feel like if you guys maybe have a heart-to-heart, they'll probably get that. We have reconciliation and keep an open mind, though, okay? Keep an open mind with this person. And I feel like person A is keeping an open mind. They're just like, whatever happens, if you step up, if you get the lesson, if you get it together, if you learn what it takes to nurture a bond, then we could talk more. If not, I'm good. I'm good either way. So that's awesome. All right, well, cool. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. I'm your IG, Tarot and Heal. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. Check out the merch below as well. Thank you so much. So we meet again. Peace.